Hello everyone and welcome to Guiding Star Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. I hope you're all doing well. So if today's pick-a card reading found you, then that means there's a reason for it. And I really hope you're going to be able to find a sign or a message in today's reading that's going to help you with your current situation. So there's 3 piles for you to choose from. This is pile number 1 with the Sodalite crystal. For today's crystals, I chose heart-shaped crystals. They're really pretty. For pile number 2, we have the Aventurine crystal. Alright, and pile number 3 has the blue Sandstone crystal. Okay, so just choose the pile that resonates the most with you, and after you're done choosing, you can skip ahead to reading using the timestamps down below. But before we get into the reading, please take a quick moment to hit like and also to subscribe to the channel for more readings like this in the future. And if you're interested in any of the decks that I'm using today, as always, you'll find all the links down in the description box below so you can check them out. And with that being said, I'll see you guys on your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the Sodalite crystal. So let's take a look at why this message, this reading found you and what is the reason for that. So the card that you were drawn to is Fogged In, and it says go slow, take time. So what I feel like with this card for you pile number 1 is that you've been feeling quite confused with this fogged in card. Maybe it's like you're not sure on which direction you should be taking, or you just sense that there is a lot of fog in your head and you don't really know what do you want to do, what do you want to pursue, or what option to choose. So there is an element of confusion, and I feel like the message in this card for you pile number 1 is to really don't worry or stress or put any pressure on yourself, and to actually start taking things more slowly, to accept that it might be a period of transition for you, a time of slowing down, a time that maybe you don't find yourself being as productive as you would want to, or you're not feeling like you're taking actual steps or like big steps towards your goals. But sometimes like these times are actually really important, you know, for our growth, for our journey. And it's like a message for you to be patient, to focus on slowing down and to take the time, for you to discover things, for you to understand things, to process everything, because you might feel like really foggy, really like unsure and confused of where you're going or what do you want to do. But it's important to take your time and not rush into things. Don't stress or put pressure on yourself on choosing something. Like sometimes we can just like really put a pressure on ourselves to just choose and not give us that actual time that we need to maybe find more information or to understand things from a deeper perspective, and just rush into the first thing just because we feel like we have to choose something right now. Okay, so I feel like the message in this first card is to take things more slowly and be patient with yourself, be patient with your journey. Okay, pile number 1. Let's take a look at your tarot cards now and see what we have about this message I need to hear. We have the 7 of Cups. So for pile number 1, we have the King of Swords. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we also have the 6 of Wands. So what I'm picking up for you, pile number one, is that there's definitely the clarification for you with the Seven of Cups, that there might be more than just one option that you can choose from, or you might have a lot of dreams or a lot of ideas on what to do, and you don't, or many opportunities, and you don't know exactly which one is real or which one would be more profitable or which one is going to benefit you the most. And with the Seven of Cups, there is this element of confusion, of having like decision fatigue as well, and to the point you start feeling your brain is like in fog, fogged up. And at the same time, it seems that there are so many options to choose from, but some of them seem really good and others seem to like maybe they're too good and you don't know what's hiding in them. Like it's like you don't really know what's gonna happen, on each journey or each option that you might choose. And also this could be that you can find yourself caught up in your own head way too much, thinking about a lot of things or making up a lot of ideas about certain decision. Maybe it's not about multiple decisions, maybe it's just one decision, but you keep making up a lot of ideas or being caught up too much in your head about this specific decision, this specific thing that seems to drive you even more confused. The more you think about it, you're just adding more and more elements to it, and it seems to make you even more confused. And I feel like it creates a sensation of feeling overwhelmed, for you. And this is about like being way too much up in your head, too much spending time imagining or picturing things up. So I feel like the message here is to start to ground yourself more rather than just spend too much time up in your head all the time, thinking about the same issue all the time again and again, and just creating more confusion or overwhelming yourself up too much about it. So yet again, if you feel like you're overwhelmed and there's too much going on in your head, it's really good idea to start maybe practicing mindfulness or meditation, something to clear your mind up and to slowly make the fog go away. And by slowing things down, and not putting that pressure, really not putting a time frame on yourself or putting that stress, that extra stress on yourself, and making sure you allow yourself to have enough time to decide, to even like allow yourself to discover, more naturally and without pressuring yourself. What do you want to choose and what do you want to do, or what do you want to pursue? It's a great thing to do to make you like really stop worrying so much. So slowing down, practicing mindfulness, even like making sure you put enough time for yourself. You're just giving yourself time, okay? Don't think about the what ifs. Don't think about certain scenarios, okay? Or make up certain scenarios. Don't overthink things. Really just breathe in, breathe out. Try to slow down and make sure you give yourself time, pile number one, okay? Because I feel like by doing that, by grounding yourself, you're just going to be able to see things more clearly, and you get mental clarity here with the King of Swords. So King of Swords is that energy of really knowing what do you want to do with your life, what you want to do, for yourself, what makes you feel good, what it doesn't, having mental clarity, putting clear boundaries out there. So maybe if other people are putting pressure on you, make sure you are putting, certain boundaries, and you like protect yourself and your peace. And I feel like it's about taking things like one step at a time, or allowing yourself to adjust, or to put enough time for you to feel comfortable, to not worry, to not stress, and seeing maybe things from a rational and logical perspective. Like by slowing down, it feels like you're going to get your mind like cleared up. You're going to get mental clarity, and you're going to be able to see things from a practical point of view. You're going to be able to see, the logical aspect of things as well, because maybe it's something that you're really caught up emotionally about here with this Seven of Cups, and like this whole baggage of emotions might just like be fogging up your logical mind, right? Because fogged in can be representing the mind feeling confused, and also like the emotions are that element that puts more confusion to it. So it's all about not rushing. Also, rushing can be tied up to emotions, to feeling these overwhelming emotions and feeling like you have to act, impulsively, or you need to do it, because from an emotion perspective, it just puts that pressure. But it's all about seeing things from a more logical point of view, which is going to help to, make that clear decision with a clear mind. All right. So I see that also we have that element of practicality with the Page of Pentacles, which the pentacle represents stability, security, seeing things, from practical point of view. So I feel like by slowing down, by allowing yourself to take that time and seeing things from a more rational point of view, that mental clarity will come to you, pile number one. Without doubt, you will feel empowered. You will feel 100% like stable emotionally and stable within yourself, feel grounded. And also that mental clarity is going to bring a new idea. It will bring a new idea and mental clarity that is going to help you to choose something that is going to be the most beneficial for you. I see with the Page of Pentacles a really good, important idea that's going to help you to start on this new journey, that is going to offer you some stability, is going to offer you maybe from financial perspective, like independence and abundance, and something that you can rely on. And with the Six of Wands, it's like really beautifully showed in here how you're going to feel successful, how you're going to feel like you've accomplished something really important for you. And I'm sensing it's related to this Page of Pentacles, which is this idea that is a really brilliant idea, something good that is substantial for you, something meaningful for you, that's going to be something reliable, as I said, and bringing long-term benefits. And I feel like you're going to make that decision with the mental clarity that is the best for you, is going to be something really beneficial for you, and you're going to be really happy and feeling really proud of yourself. I'm sensing it's going to bring a lot of recognition to this idea, admiration from others, a sense of victory and success for you and accomplishment, which I feel like, it's what's going to make you feel proud and happy and grateful, after all. So it's all about not putting stress and extra pressure on yourself, but to allow you to take that time and see things, more clearly. You're going to do that by taking things more slow, and you're going to make the right choice, the best choice for you, pile number one, that's for sure. Let's take a look at some more cards and see what else we have. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. So don't rush things or don't pressure, because everything is happening in divine plan. And I'm sensing that, yes, with the Page of Pentacles, what you're going to do, you're going to seed that light to lay foundation. Also, if you feel like you have to reach a certain point by now, if you put that pressure of like, I had to already be doing this by now, I had to already be up to this point by now, and it just, creating this extra stress for you. And you even don't know like what to do first or how to reach to that point, and you're just overwhelmed. I'm sensing that, the most important thing is to take one step at a time, as I did mention earlier into your reading. So each step means you know, focusing on one thing at a time, seeding the light, putting the seeds first. This is what this Page of Pentacles is all about, you know, starting a new idea, putting the seeds first. The page is like the first initial idea, planting those seeds, laying that foundation. Foundation means something secure, stable, which are the pentacles, right? So be rational, be be rational with the King of Swords, right? Look at things from a rational perspective and think about like what is realistically the first step that I can do, you know, like what can I do first, which is not going to feel overwhelming, but like put that first foundation, put that first layer of the foundation, because we have laying foundation. Put that first seed, and slowly things will start to build up into like these achievements and this beautiful accomplishment that we have here with the Six of Wands. Let's see what else we have for pile number 1. Okay, so we've got Observer and Between Worlds. So Between Worlds is a card of confusion. You might be feeling like you're in between worlds, between like two options, or even between reality and imagination, right? And you keep like feeling like you don't found that sense of foundation, that sense of groundness, and you feel like out of touch between both worlds, or like you don't even feel like you're, you know, like setting that stability. You're just constantly juggling between something, and it's just making you even more confused. And we also have like Observer, which I feel like it's a message for you to, as I said, take a step back, take time to observe the situation, to like start seeing more details, more details and more things that you wouldn't normally see if you weren't up to clear your mind, if you weren't to bring that logical mind in the ration, like into equation. So by being overwhelmed by all these emotions and jumping into a conclusion or jumping to do something just because of the pressure is not going to be helping in any way. So it's even more so going to make you fall more deep into that fog, into that confusion. So I feel like it's really important to take a step back, to take time to observe things, to look at certain details. Observer also is a card of looking at things from a rational perspective, you know, looking at everything that might compound this specific decision or this situation, which is going to help you choose better, right? By getting a better look, you know, like a panoramic look at the whole things, like some other perspective as well could be useful. Let's see what else we have. So we have continuance. So with continuance, I'm sensing that there is an element of, like just going with the flow, allowing things to unfold, going with the flow. Continuance makes me think of like water energy, like the element of water, which is just like slowly moving in a continuous, like a river, without resisting, without stressing or overwhelming yourself. So go slow, take time, and allow yourself to move, you know, within your own pace, which is going to, you know, allow you to feel less pressured and more able to see things more clearly and observe things, you know, like by moving slower, you're able to grasp more of the scenario, of the scenery. So let's say you're either walking or you're in a car, let's say, and that car is going like more slowly. Then you're able to see more of the things that surround you, more of the details, you know, of that scenery. But if you're going full speed, you're not going to be able to grasp too much, which is going to make everything seem like blend in and confused. You know, you're not going to be sure of what you saw. So it's all about taking things slow right now, pile number 1, okay? Let's take a look at an advice from angels as well at the end of your reading. So we have compromise. So there is an element of compromise that you have to take or you have to make. So compromising can be maybe compromising a certain time frame, maybe wanting things to happen at a certain pace or at a certain time, or compromise one of the decisions. Okay, you have to choose something and leave something behind, or to choose one into one option compared to other one, which you're going to not choose that one, obviously. Okay, so it's like a matter of compromising, a matter of deciding. That's why you might even be feeling between worlds. It's like you don't want to give up on anything, right? But it's all about compromise. So make sure you make the right decision by really observing all the details, by taking things slowly, see the light, see the foundation, see things from a more rational perspective. And I'm pretty sure by what I see here, you're going to reach to the results that you want, pile number 1, okay? So this is everything that I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed today's reading. And if you found a message that you wanted an answer in it, please give it a like, and also subscribe to the channel for more readings like this in the future. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope to see you in my next reading. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. Welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the Aventurine crystal. So let's take a look at what is the reason for this reading to find you. Pile number 2, you were drawn to the stepping into your power card, and it says you are strong beyond measure. I love this for you. In pile number 2, I feel like with this card, you are slowly stepping into your power. You're stepping into, feeling more like your life is, happening the way you want. Things are starting, like the energy is starting to gain momentum. You're finally able to see progress, or you're stepping into this new journey with like a refreshed mind, with a refreshed energy, feeling more powerful, feeling determined, feeling motivated, and having, like the power within yourself to overcome a certain obstacle, certain challenges. So even though you might feel that it seems too challenging to be able to overcome a certain obstacle, or you might question, your own power, your own determination, your maybe willpower. This is about maybe willpower, right? This card is saying, like that you are strong beyond measure. You're stronger than you think you are. You're much more stronger than you believe, and you have so much power within yourself to overcome challenges, to go further on your journey, and to break through, and to manage to reach towards that goal that you want, or to overcome that obstacle that might be in front of you. Okay, so I'm sensing that you're slowly, stepping into that immense power that lies inside of you, pile number 2. Okay, let's see what we have in your tarot reading. All right, let's see what we have for your tarot cards, pile number 2. Okay, we have the 8 of Pentacles, we have the 7 of Pentacles, and we also have the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, so many pentacles. I love this. And let's see one more card. We have the 9 of Wands. Okay. All right, so my dear pile number 2, what I feel for you is that you've managed to achieve so much. You've been working so hard and so consistently. Like, up until now, you've been working so much, you've been pouring 100% in what you do. You've been working maybe for a certain goal, or it's something that you wanted to achieve, you know, or your career is about your job. And I see that you really managed to achieve a lot with this Seven of Pentacles. There's a lot of achievements here, a lot of things that you are really proud about, a lot of things that you're really happy that you managed to do it and grateful. And you're looking, you know, back at the things that you managed to do, and you're like, wow, I managed to do all these things. I'm like so proud of myself, but I'm also so grateful for being able to do all of this. Looking back, you're just like so happy and you are really fond of what you managed to do. But at the same time, I see you being really exhausted and really tired with this Nine of Wands. Okay, it's an element of exhaustion that's I see in your reading. So maybe that's why you find it hard to even like find that power within you, or that energy, that motivation to keep going. It's like you've been working really hard, you've been doing a lot, but now you sort of like reached almost the edge, you know, that breaking point where you're so tired, you're really exhausted, and you might need a break, or you might need to, or you might want to give up. You might start feeling like you're about to give up, because I feel like you've managed to achieve a lot, but you didn't reach that specific goal that you wanted, or you didn't reach that specific point where you wanted to be, you know, or where you wanted to reach to that point and take that situation and put it up to that point. Maybe a specific business that you open up, and you manage to have like a lot of you know, achievements and milestones, right? Like you've managed to just like create these specific goals, small goals that are leading towards that bigger goal, and are like milestones that you slowly build up, and you've you know, walked up that ladder, and you're happy with what you did, but you're sort of like maybe close to giving up, or you're starting to wonder if you're able to make it through, you know, till that point where you wanted to go. And I feel like if you're on the edge of finding yourself giving up, or like not seeing the ability within yourself to reach to that point, I feel like this reading found you for the reason to motivate you, to give you that push, to give you that motivation once again, to make you feel determined once again in order to keep going. Okay, pile number 2, because I feel like Spirit is saying that you have it in you, you have that power, you're strong beyond measure, you're stronger than you think you are. And like maybe it's important to take a bit of time to like, yeah, with this Seven of Pentacles, to recharge your batteries a little bit, right? Just make sure you're not giving up, you know, all of it, and you're not taking too much time in order to lose that momentum that I was saying, you know, that energy that's gaining momentum, that you know, flow where things are starting to happen. I feel like it's a time for you to keep going, to push through and gather all your power, you know, the power within you, that you have it in you, pile number 2. So make sure you are pushing, you know, a little bit further. And with the Eight of Pentacles, this is a card of working hard, you know, like still putting in the work, working diligently, even though you have like so many achievements, these achievements that we see here in the Seven of Pentacles, because it's like 7 and then 8, right? You've got a lot of achievements with the 7, which are reflected in the 8 of Pentacles. Like you have them, but it's not stopping in there. There is a little bit more to be, you know, pushed through. There is a little bit more that you have to put in. Okay, because normally, like originally in the tarot deck, it shows a person that even though there's these pentacles that are in the 7 of Pentacles, in the 8 there is the pentacles shown, but also the person keeps working, keeps like working with the hammer. That means to still be putting in a little bit of more effort, more work into it, even though you already achieved so much. Okay, it's not a time of giving up, it's a time of consistency. Okay, it's all about being consistent, being persistent with your work, and still pushing a little bit through, still putting, you know, what you have. And Also, like, I'm sensing by doing that, you're going to reach to this beautiful 10 of Pentacles, right? So we have that continuation, right? After the work, there comes the reward, the final reward with the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, it's like not necessarily maybe everything that you want to achieve in life, but at one specific thing that you've been working so hard for, this is going to be where you wanted to, that point where you wanted to reach, something that is going to bring you so much joy. Pile number 2, it's going to make you really happy. The 10 of Pentacles represents abundance at its finest, right? It's like 100% abundance and stability and independence. If we're looking this from a financial perspective, like, you're going to feel like you've got everything you wanted. You've managed to buy that house. You've managed to put that, business on its own and to be successful. You're going to get that job, and that promotion maybe that you wanted to with the pay rise. So I feel like this is a card of accomplishment. The 10 of Pentacles is a card of fulfillment. So either way, it's about finances or something else. Your goal is about to reach success. It's just about pushing a little bit through. It's just about putting a little bit of further effort. But I see that by doing that, you're going to reach that goal that you wanted, okay? That fulfillment, that abundance and happiness. And this is a sense of stability that's going to be for you, a sense of feeling like you've got everything that you wanted and you don't lack anything, okay? Let's take a look at some oracles now for you, pile number 2, and see what we have. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So in order to rewrite the future, it has to be a lot of power, you need a lot of power, and you've got that power within you, pile number 2, to rewrite your own future. So don't give up, or don't start to get doubt or to believe those doubtful thoughts, those negative thoughts that might belittle your power, might belittle your skills and your abilities, right? So break that chain. Breaking the chain makes me think of like cheating the system, sort of like breaking the norm, right? I feel like this is the right expression, breaking the norm, where you feel like in your mind you might put some limiting beliefs that up to this point you're able to do it, right? But it's actually not. Like, this is about breaking and overcoming your limits and finding your true potential. And yeah, this is going to be your way of healing. I love that we've got all this green, like similar energy, similar colors in here, right? And it makes me think about healing. Healing yourself. We also have, the crystal, I chose it green and it's really matching. Also, we have green in here. So there's a lot of like healing energy in here. Like making sure that you're going to, like slowly heal certain limiting beliefs, certain negative thoughts that you might have over yourself. And you're going to break that chain. You're going to break that obstacle that these thoughts are creating, and that's healing for you. That's you growing and expanding as a person and overcoming those beliefs and those limits that even your mind maybe put on you, okay? And also the green color is associated with heart chakra. So I feel like this is a representation of the power lies within your heart, pile number 2, okay? So within your heart is where you're gonna find the power to heal and the power to overcome the obstacles and to push a little bit further, okay, on this journey. Let's see what else we have. So we have time for a nap. So I do sense that, pile number 2, you might be feeling really exhausted, and this can even mean literally, like you feel like you want to just be sleeping more. You're like exhausted physically, maybe even mentally, and it's making you feel like you want to be sleeping more. Maybe you haven't been sleeping good recently, you haven't been resting properly recently because of working really hard, being too busy, or because of those thoughts, of those limiting beliefs and putting pressure on yourself. So whatever it is that makes you feel maybe wanting to sleep more, or even taking a break, because this card it represents taking a step back, taking a break, removing yourself out of a situation and being in more of a stagnant time in your life, right? So with the time for a nap, even though this might be what you're feeling or what you feel drawn to, is like it's okay to, as I said, to take a bit of time for yourself to regain that power, right? To recharge your batteries. But make sure you are not giving up. Make sure you use that time to step into your power, yeah? Pile number 2. Because you're stronger than you think, okay? And I'm sure you're going to find, the light in here makes me think about clearing up, the path, towards that goal, and using that inner power to break through challenges. Let's see what else we have. We have stimulation. Okay, so find stimulation, in certain things that, find certain reasons or certain things that are going to stimulate the determination, the motivation within yourself. Find ways to create that stimulation to push you a little bit more, or really search within yourself for, think about the initial reasons why you were doing these things or why you chose this thing, right? And use that as a fire within you that's going to stimulate the determination and the motivation and that power. Okay, so stepping into your power, as I said, use something to sort of reignite that flame, okay? That's going to act as fuel for you to keep going. And last but not least, let's pick up some advice from the angels and see what we have for you, pile number 2. Remain positive. So even though, certain negative thoughts, limiting beliefs are starting to cripple, inside your head, or you might start to give in to the exhaustion, and it makes you feel like more negative towards the whole thing, the whole success that you might be having. You're like starting to see things from a more negative point of view. Don't give in into that. Remain positive, and if you need, you can take a bit of time, just a bit of break, maybe get better sleep, take a bit of break, or do something that is helping you recharge your batteries, and do something that is making you feel good, so you step into that power. Choose something that's going to stimulate that motivation, and make sure you mentally remain positive, because there's where the inner power lies, into thinking positive, into believing in yourself, right? Into choosing to believe that things are going to happen the way you want, and they will, with the 10 of Pentacles. All right, so this is everything that I have for you, my dear pile number 2. I really hope you enjoyed today's reading. If you did, give it a like, and also subscribe to the channel for more readings like this in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. Welcome to your reading, to everyone who chose the blue sandstone crystal. So let's take a look at why this reading found you. What is the reason that this reading found you? So pile 3, you were drawn to the card Miracles, and it says expect the wonders to emerge. So this is a card of remaining positive, or being positive and choosing to believe in magic, to believe in the miracles, right? So I feel like pile number 3, if you've been feeling discouraged or like more negative, you found like really being drawn to choosing to believe more negative thoughts or more like limiting beliefs, like I feel this message is for you to not lose your magic, or to not lose your faith, to not lose your belief, that miracles can happen, that wonderful things can happen, and like even more so than believing is to expect them happening, right? So when we are sure that something is going to happen and we're basically expecting this to happen, it's like we're manifesting it, right? So by choosing to expect, to believe so much that you're already expecting something really great, something really wonderful and a miracle to happen for you, it's like you're basically creating that miracle. You're bringing that miracle into being by manifesting it. So I feel like the message for you is to keep your magic, to believe in miracles, to keep your faith, and to remain positive, to even expect the best things can happen to you, and this way you're going to attract and manifest these things. Okay, pile number 3, let's take a look now at your tarot cards and see more about what we have for you. 6 of Wands. Okay, what is reading found you? Let's see the message. Pile number 3, we have 3 of Pentacles, we have 5 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. All right. Right, so pile number 3, I feel like, with the 6 of Wands is all about embodying, that energy. I do see what's going on here with your reading and with the message is all about, you can manifest what you want. Pile number 3, you are able to manifest things, positive things. So with the 5 of Wands, I sense that maybe there has been certain conflicts going on in your life, certain arguments, or you dealt with people that really were just not treating you well, or you had situations where you found you weren't treated the right way, you were just constantly caught up in drama, you were surrounded by toxic people, by drama, but by conflict, and feeling like things are getting heated up between you and certain people, or maybe certain relationships that you have are or maybe one relationship, like friendships or romantic ones, are getting slowly eaten up and consumed by anger, by conflict, by arguments, and things are happening it feels like things happen the wrong way, and it gives you this sensation that you're out of control, and you're starting to expect even just bad things, you're expecting only the worst that can happen, or the worst reactions in people, or you're not expecting the good things to happen almost because of this. And I feel like what you're being told in this message is to, pile number 3, embody the energy of what you want your life to look like already. Okay, this is what expecting means, already being that person, already thinking like that person and embodying that energy. Carry yourself out in the world with the positivity in mind, with the belief in mind that only good things happen to you. The 6 of Wands that I was going to talk earlier is all about feeling victorious, feeling empowered, feeling fulfilled, feeling you've got people admiring you, you are being cherished by other people, and people cheering you up and supporting you and being happy for you, and only receiving the best out of others, out of life even. Why not? So by embodying that victorious type of mentality already, it's you're attracting those miracles, those things, those positive changes, or wonderful things to happen to you. So choose to believe in good, choose to believe in the magic, embody that energy, because that's gonna help you manifest that, and expect it to happen. Be so sure that it's happening, then you're already expecting it to emerge, at any point that miracle is about to happen, that beautiful thing, or that specific positive thing and opportunity is about to happen. And I feel with the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles, I hear a very strong message regarding finding the right people, or you meeting the right people that are going to genuinely care about you, people that are going to be there for you, they're going to have these beautiful connections based on true feelings, on like deeply caring for one another, being there for one another, finding support, finding, reliable people that you can count on and you can trust, right? And the Three of Pentacles is all about like teamwork, is about working well together, is about good communication, working out through the differences and making them work for you instead of against you, is about communicating and complementing each other, basically, right? So if you felt like maybe a specific relationship of yours in your life is being affected, by arguments and differences and always getting in conflict, I do see that here is portrayed like good teamwork, and is portrayed like good communication, effective communication, working well together, and being able to be a great team and in union, to work in union and creating something beautiful, creating something good and abundance for the two of you, okay, or for a team, right? And also this card is about having faith, okay? It is about like not losing faith, because it's normally it's portrayed in a church, right? So I'm having this sensation that you shouldn't lose your faith in miracles or in a higher power or in good things happening to you, or that you're able to manifest things, right? So if you're waiting for a certain miracle, or you're waiting for something better to for a better change, for a renewal, I do see that happening for you, and I do see that being offered to you, by the universe, through a miracle, through an opportunity with the Six of Pentacles. And that is going to bring everything else in balance. That Six of Pentacles will bring this Five of Wands back into balance. No more drama, no more stress, no more anxiety, no more heated conversations, but teamwork, being able to communicate properly, peace, support, strong foundation, right? And rising up and growing together, okay? So the Six of Pentacles is like a hand is being is offering you, you're being offered, from above, like an opportunity, a really reliable opportunity. The Pentacles represent something substantial, something you can count on, something that's going to bring you a sense of security and abundance, okay? And I feel like this Six of Pentacles is the opportunity that you're going to manifest by choosing to believe that these beautiful things can happen to you. Choose that this Six of Pentacles is happening to you. Expect it, actually. Expect it, pile number 3, that this Six of Pentacles, this opportunity, this chance, this beautiful miracle, is being offered to you. It's just being given to you, by the universe. Okay, let's take a look at some oracles now. Let's see what else we have for you, pile number 3. Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realm. So I love this. Pile number 3, it's again about faith, right? It's about believing that you're being divinely guided, divinely supported, that good things happen to you. Expect that you're going to be helped, you're being helped by divine power. You have helpers in the subtle realm. Believe that you have that. Expect, the higher powers in your guidance to help you and to bring this opportunity, to bring this beautiful miracle, to bring this abundance into your life, or this solution, okay? This is something that's being offered to you, that's being given to you, and we have like a confirmation that you're being helped, from the subtle realm. There is like everything can happen in divine power. Everything is possible in divine power, and choose to believe that. Choose to believe into that. Pile number 3, embody that energy of already happening, it already happening, Expect it to happen. Expect only the best, only good things. We have co-create. So wow, this co-create is really matching the Three of Pentacles energy, which is about creating together, about teamwork, about finally being able to be in balance, to be able to communicate properly, to communicate effectively, to work together, to create something, to build something together, and like find balance and peace with one another. And yeah, that's a sense of, I love that we have like, because I'm thinking about balance and I wanted to say a sense of balance, and I was looking at the owl like sitting in perfect balance on that thread. So yet again, it's just like something that came to my mind and I felt called to say. So things will get into balance, that's for sure. Pile number 3 for you. It's just about believing, that good things can happen. We also have longevity. So longevity, it means something long-term benefits, something that's gonna last, right? So we have so many pentacles in here that represent longevity, represent something long-term, like long-term benefits, a strong foundation. It can be a relationship, where is commitment, where is understanding, where is support, a friendship, where it's going to be like energy of longevity, of long-term commitment and support and being there for one another. A project, an opportunity that will bring you abundance and independence financially for a long time. It's something that's gonna last for a long time, and it's long-term potential that I see here. Okay, let's see an advice from the angels for your pile number 3. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so I'm gonna choose the card I've flipped, and we have, wow, helpful people. Pile number 3, I did see that message, with these 2 cards, that I do see helpful people being sent to you by the universe, by a divine power. Helpers in the subtle realms can be sending helpers in reality for you, in your journey, in helping you out. People that you can count on, people that can be there for you, people you genuinely feel love and care, and like create something together, build something together. I love this. Okay, so this is everything that I have for you, my dear pile number 3. I really hope you enjoyed today's reading. If you did, give it a like and also subscribe to the channel for more readings like this in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.